Bledsoe was arrested.
Patrick Montgomery was in court.
Jonathan Manapa will stay in federal custody.
No, I don't take responsibility at all.
Hey everyone, welcome to the show. So Ohio resident Stephen Hanna traveled to D.C. with his twin brother, Robert. Hanna and his brother were seen illegally entering the Capitol through the parliamentarian doors. They entered about 8 minutes after those doors were breached by Trump's terrorists, and Hanna followed the mob down the hallway. There were several officers, though, that were blocking everyone's path. So Hanna and his brother, they stopped. They watched for a few minutes as other people in the mob were trying to argue and finagle with the police, trying to convince them to move so they could go further. Eventually, Hanna and his brother headed down another hallway. They exited the building. So in total, Hanna was inside for approximately 14 minutes. So Hanna was arrested on July 18th of 2023, and he was charged with entering a restricted building or grounds, 2 counts of disorderly conduct, and parading or demonstrating in a Capitol building. In January of 2024, Hanna pleaded guilty to disorderly conduct on Capitol grounds, also parading or demonstrating in the Capitol. So both of those are misdemeanors, and Hanna was looking at up to 6 months in prison, 5 years of probation, and $5,000 in fines for each of those crimes. However, the government requested only 14 days in prison, 2 years of probation, 60 hours of community service, and $500 in restitution. So this is pretty surprising considering his criminal history. According to the prosecutor, Hanna has numerous convictions for things like disorderly conduct, driving under the influence, other various crimes. And Hanna's sentencing memo says that most of these are 10 years old, but he does have a domestic violence conviction from 2014. And just a few months before he took part in the Capitol attack, Hanna was arrested for driving under the influence again, and he got into a physical altercation with the police. Their report says they found him passed out. He was in the driver's seat of his car, passed out. He was parked, but when they approached him, they could smell alcohol, and they found both opened and unopened cans of beer in the vehicle. And then when the police tried to get him to wake up, Hanna refused to get out of the car. Then he tried to grab the gear shift like he was going to take off, and then he physically fought with the officers. So he took a plea deal in that case as well, and he was given another slap on the wrist. The court sentenced him in that case to 180 days in jail, but then they suspended 175 days. So unfortunately, in this January 6th case, U.S. District Judge Timothy Kelly presided over this one, and he's been pretty weak overall as a January 6th judge. When all was said and done, Judge Kelly sentenced Hanna to only 2 years of probation, a $500 fine, and $500 in restitution. So this is a complete joke, another joke. Yes, he turned himself in when he was notified of the charges, and yes, he accepted a plea deal. But this guy clearly hasn't gotten the message that laws actually apply to him. So I blame the prosecutor, too, for this weak sentencing request. You know, I blame the judge and all previous judges for enabling his bad behavior and apparently enabling it in the future, because I just somehow think we're going to hear about him again. We'll see. I will let you know. Thank you all so much for watching and listening. Please like, please share, and subscribe to the channel. Please donate if you can. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.